The Grinch started in the pages of the 1957 Dr. Seuss book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That story was then adapted into the beloved 1966 animated television special of the same name, which featured the voice talents of the great Boris Karloff. Since then, there have been multiple on-screen adaptations and continuations. When Carrey was cast in Ron Howard's 2000 adaptation, it couldn't have been a more perfect match. The actor had spent the 90s establishing himself as one of the all-time greats of comedy, especially the physical kind. As such, there was arguably nobody better placed to portray the formerly illustrated and animated character in live action. Unfortunately, doing so became nothing short of a living nightmare for Carrey, who tried to quit partway through and only made it to the end of production thanks to the guidance of a Navy SEAL. That's fucking insane. Like halfway through. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is one of the best Christmas movies of all time, and much of its charm emanates from Jim Carrey. The star is as compelling as he's ever been, bringing Dr. Seuss' creation to vivid life through his imitable physical stylings. All the time Carrey's Grinch is living up to his name, he still feels warm and lovable, which is really all down to the man behind the impressively elaborate makeup. Such a feat is only made more impressive by the revelations that Carrey was working under some of the most stressful conditions of his career. As it turns out, the makeup was an absolute horror show from start to finish. According to Carrey, the makeup initially took 8 hours to apply, prompting the star to tell Howard and producer Brian Gazer that he was quitting. At the time, Carrey had been offered an unprecedented $20 million to star in the movie, but was willing to give it all up to be released from his contract. Rather than acquiescing, however, Grazer looked for help and found in it, as Howard put it, a guy who trained the military on enduring imprisonment and torture. The guy was a Vietnam vet and the former U.S. Navy SEAL commander Richard Marcinko, who at one point became the first commanding officer of SEAL Team 6, the team that executed the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. As Grazer told Carrey, "You can quit on Monday, but just spend some time with a guy over the weekend." According to the actor, however, the most helpful thing was the most unlikely. What really helped me through the makeup process, he said, was the Bee Gees. I listened through the makeup process to the entire Bee Gees catalog. Their music is so joyful. In the actor's recollection, the makeup artist eventually reduced the application time to just 2 hours. After this, Baker claimed the actor became a lot better and finished up his incredible 92 days in makeup. Unsurprisingly, then, Carrey's one condition for making a Grinch sequel is that he doesn't have to endure any more makeup torture. Valid, my dude. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely crazy. 92 days, and at the beginning it was 8 hours to prep that makeup, and at the end they got it down to 2 hours.